Brady, Stan Van Gundy, Dwayne Wade, Cassidy Hubbard, and we are underway.
In a few years, Dwayne, Luke Cornett's going to be able to tell his kids and grandkids, yeah, I started ahead of Victor Wembanyama.
They ain't not going to believe him for sure.
Fox can't hit. There's Cornett offensive board. Short hook won't go. And Isaiah Hartenstein, OKC happy to have Hartenstein back in their lineup. This time with the calf strain. Lou Dort lining up a three. Short.
Coach is going to be Grandpa always lying.
Exactly. There goes your guy.
Outside look, Barnes wide open, can't hit. Rebound Dort.
He did what we want him to do and what we keep talking about, getting 2 feet in the paint right away.
Yeah, he attacked that very hard, made a great pass to a great corner three-point shooter. He just missed.
Outside look, Holmgren wants three and delivers.
Wow. I mean, these 7-footers now, who with this kind of skill all over the floor, it's incredible.
Barnes driving, a little decel action and put it through.
I got a sense yesterday, Coach, talking to Chad, that he has something to prove this year. He seems to have an edge to him.
Elbow jumper from SGA.
Well, San Antonio in that drop defense, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's just been so efficient all year long. That's the other thing. Their defense has gotten better from the championship, and he's gotten better.
Yeah,
His
scary.
effective field goal percentage a year ago was 57%, 62% now.
Vassell gives it up to Castle. Castle using Cornett's screen down the lane, flips it up and in. Nifty finish.
Yeah, it's that little fake to get the defense to kind of move a little bit. So the guys have been doing it. They throw the ball up a little bit and take another step and lay it in, but he just has patience.
Hartenstein with the flush.
This team's so good at both ends.
Again, they've been blowing out their opponents. Average margin of victory just under 18 points a game. That would surpass their record of margin of victory from a season ago. Castle threw it away. Last thing the Spurs want in a game like this against this team. Points off turnovers right there.
You don't do that.
You cannot turn the ball over against them. That is what fuels him. In the half court, they're still a pretty good offensive team, obviously, but they're at least somewhat guardable. But you turn it over, it's lights out.
Coach, how would you approach it as a coach on the sideline? Would you use your timeouts early if you feel them getting into that kind of rhythm?
I mean, certainly I would. You know that. And Mitch Johnson just did.
After the teardrop from SGA.
And he said, we are better than this. We have to respond, guys.
Stephon Castle telling us yesterday that Mitch Johnson gives this team so much motivation. There's not a game that they step into where they feel like they're going to lose. Mitch Johnson, third youngest head coach in the league. Step back, Castle, all air, out of bounds, OKC ball.
Well, let's put OKC's defense in perspective. Their defensive rating is almost 8 points better than the #2 team in Houston. There is exactly the same gap between 1 and 2 as there is between Houston at #2 and the LA Clippers at #25. That's how dominant this defense is. I've never seen anything like this.
That's amazing.
There's Dort on the drive, throwing it up. Hartenstein, the one-hand hammer.
I mean, they're just so well connected. You know, you see it on, obviously, the offensive end of the floor, but where you really get to see it at is on the defensive end of the floor. I actually think they get more excited to play
there defensively. They will use Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to roam a little bit on the weak side. They've got numerous great individual defenders, and then they're stuck paint.
Best in the league. Vassell can't hit. And the Spurs just 2 for 10 in the early going.
But they also contested all the shots at the same time.
Absolutely.
They're doing it all.
And look at Hartenstein, who's already made a great impact on this game.
Dort forced to give it up. Shot clock to 5. Holmgren fires over Cornett, left it short. Rebound to Fox.
Great discipline there by Luke Cornett to stay down on the shot.
Spurs looking to push the tempo. Here's Barnes from beyond the arc off the heel. Long rebound to Vassell. Finds Harper in the corner. Good defense there to close out there by Williams. Shot clock winding down on the Spurs. Vassell fading away. High degree of difficulty over Holmgren.
Yeah, it's a tough shot, and unfortunately, against this team, you got to make a lot of tough shots.
Got to make a lot of those. I think what's impressive as well, you think you have a transition opportunity versus them because they have two bigs on the floor, but you don't. They bigs get back and they can cover you too.
That play broken up. Fox pushing it. Ahead to Vassell. Sets the feet. Fires. Can't hit. Rebound Harper. Stops in the lane. Couple of ball fakes. Kicks it out. Deep corner three. Barnes. No.
That's his second great look at a corner three. You're going to have to make those. The one thing that OKC does do, because they're so focused on protecting the paint, if you can handle the ball, take care of it, you can get threes on the weak side. They give up quite a few threes. Only thing even close to a weakness defensively.
SGA started 3 for 4. He has 6 points. Vassell, midi, good.
Coach, they have to give up something, but I think about time they get to that three, the shooter is out of rhythm.
No, that's exactly right.
You don't have any rhythm by the time you get to the open shot.
And you got to make 4 or 5 passes, and a lot of times by then you've turned it over against this team.
The ultimate Rubik's Cube. Inside, Hartenstein finding SGA. Missed from point-blank range.
That might have been his toughest shot of the season.
Fox. Now it's Harper penetrating. The floater won't go. Didn't have the angle. Cornette the offensive board. Vassell, quick trigger. Won't drop. And no friendly fire there. Holmgren taking Hartenstein's rebound.
San Antonio 0 for 8 from 3.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the left, no. Hartenstein the offensive board. Holmgren, no. Met at the rim, but fouled by Cornette.
Figure that one out.
He's gonna call you?
We just got it to where they are. They're very hungry. We could tell that talking to them yesterday. And they've gotten better. They've gotten better individually, and they've gotten better as a group. Their defense is just, I don't know what you do against them, but the ball's got to move, and you got to get it to the weak side.
Barnes kisses it off the window. Friendly bounce off the rim.
You got to keep making tough shots.
Yeah, that's just it.
It's just tough.
I mean, that is a difficult shot. They need somebody like you who can make a lot of tough shots, Dwayne.
I would prefer tough shots.
That's right. But man, it's not easy when that's all you get.
Harper surrounded. Outside look, Castle. Extra pass. Barnes. No good. They're now 0 for 9 from downtown.
Yeah, and Barnes, who's a great corner three-point shooter,
swatted by Harper.
Looks.
Look at that.
Williams comes out of there with it. SGA at the free throw line. Taking his time. Now he'll fire and hits.
You know, Chet said yesterday, Coach, he said they have a standard. And he said everyone on this team understands the standard and they uphold everyone to that standard.
They keep each other accountable. Makes life easy for Mark Daigneault.
Well, it does. And look, they're just all about winning. Like tonight, Cason Wallace has started every game all year. He's coming off the bench now. Guy leads the league in steals. You know, but nobody's going to even, he knew he would come off the bench when they had all 5 guys. Yeah. So he's fine with that. He's going to play his role.
He's going to make immediate impact. As soon as he steps into this game, he's going to make an impact.
You ain't kidding.
Outside look, Johnson off the bench, no good. They continue to stay cold from beyond the arc.
And the corner threes they've had have been great looks. Yeah. They've been making tough shots inside the arc.